Tropico 4 is a city building sim. You are El Presidente, and you must build a city with houses, schools, hospitals, and stores. Making your people happy is essential, as well as keeping the foreign powers at bay. Spend money wisely or end up in debt and lose respect. You get to rule with an iron fist or a soft grip. Either way, public perception matters. You are on an island and you need to make it grow. Make the island prosperous and get the people to like you. There is a beginning, an end, and everything else in the middle has yet to be formed. I want to tackle the startup first because it is one of the biggest issues I have with games and Steam. The game is offered on Steam, yet I have to create another account and then tie a code to that particular account even though I am already using Steam. It makes you leave the game and then come back after a verification on their website. The second thing is the menu system. Creating a menu shouldn't be hard. They also shouldn't be hard to navigate. This menu system is difficult to navigate at first, but you should get used to it pretty quickly. I'd personally like to look at a menu for 10 seconds to know where to go. It isn't buggy, it is just a little bit difficult to navigate. Many games these days ship with many bugs. These can include anything from lousy controls, no sort of tutorial, and clunky movement and mechanics. Tropico 4 is not one of these games. The tutorial is one of the best I have ever seen. It was packed with information and walked you through every step. There are 4 chapters that will cover building, camera movement, making money, and keeping your people happy. It gives you the most efficient plans and will even show you step by step how to keep tabs on your people and their beliefs. You cannot just build stuff and get away with it. You cannot and will not win this way. To win, you need the votes of your people. Getting these votes is not always an easy task either. Your citizens will make demands and express what makes them happy and or mad. If a demand is not made, you must still keep tabs, as even though it is not demanded, there may be something lowering their support for you. You can check the faction support percentage by looking in your Almanac, the book that will decide if you win or lose. The Almanac is a book that shows all your current island stats. This includes population, export costs, faction support, as well as which goods are making the most money. It is the focal point in which you build your city around. It is very easy to read and understand. You will find most everything you need laid out in the least complicated way possible. This goes with all in-game menu items, like edicts and the overlay. The edicts are basically laws and bills passed that will either gain you support or lose it. These can be time sensitive, so it does take some common sense when using them. Then there's the overlay, which will show area stats like population density, best place to grow a certain crop, as well as the crime rate, and many, many more things. This allows you to build businesses and buildings where it is most efficient and most effective. These 3 things will make or break you in this game and must be used wisely and often. To run your island, you need money, and you can't just rely on what your foreign friends will give you. You must create things to export so you may get some more income. The majority of it will go to the island treasury, but some money will go to a Swiss bank account that will just gain you points. You cannot access this bank account and use the funds for the island, nor can you stop any funds from entering it. Another issue I have found when dealing with the money was the confusing ways you earn it. When exporting goods, it would say $48,000 of goods has been exported, but I would only receive $20,000. This can be figured out, but I had to search on the internet for the answers. Even though I had to take some time to search the net for answers, there is a substantial amount of gameplay time. 3 missions down, coming in at roughly 6 hours, and 17 more to go. I find it very lengthy, full game for the $39.99 price tag. It can provide 3 times the fun than most $60 games if you can get into this particular genre. It seems social networking is being integrated into everything these days, including Tropico 4. You can upload your stats and achievements to Facebook or Twitter anytime from directly in the game. I personally did not feel the need to use this feature, but I can see how you may want to show your friends and family how badass you are at being a dictator. So the gameplay is great and challenging, but how does it look? Well, it doesn't actually look too bad. Definitely not the best, but easily tolerable. I did notice artifacts on plants and unsmooth edges on a couple maps, but nothing major. In fact, Tropico 4 looks better than most games in its class and price range. In the end, Tropico 4 is a fun and challenging game that doesn't look half bad. It has a thorough, easy-to-read tutorial and hours of playtime. The faults, which include a confusing financial system and pointless Swiss bank account, are just minor setbacks and don't take away from the game. I also found the fact that the social networking has been added disturbing and felt it is unneeded. The biggest issue is that it doesn't bring anything drastically new or innovative compared to the last installment. If this is your first Tropico game like it was mine, you will have a lot of fun with it, but you might not find the same enjoyment if you have played the others. Thanks for watching an Intense Gaming TV review. Please like and subscribe and join our community at intensegamingtv.com because it really helps us out.